Hello fellow developers, hope you are having a great day. This is Andrew talking and today's episode is gonna be about pattern matching. So let's begin traditionally from the definition. What is pattern matching? Pattern matching in Swift is a language feature that allows you to match the values of variables or expressions against specific patterns. Not to be confused with a pattern recognition, which allows us to observe a bunch of raw data and find some kind of pattern into it. In pattern matching, you already know what the pattern looks like and you want to know when it's found and what kind of data to retrieve from it. Swift has the following types of patterns: Wildcard pattern, Identifier pattern, Value binding pattern, Tuple pattern, Enumeration Case pattern, Optional pattern, Typecasting pattern, and Expression pattern. Let's start from Wildcard pattern. The wildcard pattern ignores any value and replaces it with nothing, represented as an underscore. You can use this pattern when you don't care about the values provided in a pattern. For example, for loop iteration over the values of the collection when you don't care about the values but need to do something repeatedly. Next, Identifier pattern. This is the most common pattern of all and you use it all the time without probably even knowing it. This pattern matches any value and binds it to a variable or a constant name. Other words, it's variable assignment. If needed, you can discard the assignment value with wildcard pattern we talked previously. Value binding pattern. This pattern allows you to match a tuple and grab its values independently. Also, now is a good time to mention that you can use where keyword to do more complex pattern matching. In the following example, we will not bind the y value, we're replacing it with an underscore, and we will only match the x value when it's higher than 10. Tuple pattern. A tuple is comma-separated list of 0 or more values. You can match tuples and use where keyword to specify the exact matching condition. Enumeration case pattern. This kind of pattern lets not only match pure cases but also cases with parameters. It allows you to extract the value from the matching enum case. This pattern is commonly used for matching errors which usually convey additional description. Optional pattern. In Swift, optionals are just syntactic sugar for the optional pattern. An optional is simply an enum with two cases, some and none, and you can match the value if it exists. Typecasting pattern. There are two typecasting patterns, the is pattern and the as pattern. The is pattern appears only in switch statement case labels. This pattern allows you to avoid casting if you want more safety, and it allows you to check the object types if you ever need to. There are two forms of this pattern. You can check if an object is of a certain type with the is keyword. You can match and cast to see if an object is of a certain type and cast to it immediately to use it. And the last one is expression pattern. This pattern represents the value of an expression. It can only appear inside of switch statements. This pattern uses the tilde equals operator. This operator by default compares the values of the same type using double equal operator. It can also match elements in ranges, checking to see if the value is within the range. You can implement this function for your own types. Pattern matching is a really powerful and interesting feature. It can help you write cleaner code and there's many ways to do it. So this is it with pattern matching. If you find this video interesting and useful, give it a like, consider subscribing to this channel if you didn't do it yet, and thank you for watching and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.